So, as of today, as of today, April 29th, 2025, some things. One, getting got it. I'll put that out. Two, the current fight with the prices. Where do I stand now as of today, especially after the conversation in CC? This is a message. This is not a message. This is a message. So, Background's gonna be kind of noisy. So, what I left off on? Ah, right.
What do you want? What do you want?
What's that? Ah, right.
I ain't agree.
Right, the ongoing battle about prices. So the reason why, so you guys pretty much know that I was pretty much fighting others about the prices and stuff. So the reason why I was fighting about the prices was, you don't want them too high to the point where people don't want to sell or buy. So I get that part. Okay, here's another thing. So prior to the staff changing stuff to where we can't sell, trade, or buy PGC codes anymore, a $100 PTC code was 40 bill. We all raised hell about that. So we all marched to the forums and asked if the staff could do anything about it. So we had a long discussion thread about what to do, and how to solve it so it don't happen again. And ultimately, we came up with the solution of banning PTC trading, selling, and buying all together. A bid system, so where people can dump their money and stuff. We have doubled the price. We have doubled the price on Whale compared to the official servers. So one thing that we have forced in the official server is the cost to upgrade to Whale. We also have the transfer cost to get rid of any leftover credits and stuff, which we all kind of suffered when Dragon King first dropped, and we still have it. We still have the transfer cost for Model Seal stuff. Well, everything else, but they get the point. You don't want something like that happening again. You don't want the prices getting too high. You don't want the prices getting so high to the point where people start complaining about it. Yeah, we currently have people who are like, I don't care about the prices. I don't care about what they do with the prices and stuff. I just want to get what I want. No, we get that. We all get that. We, as in the ones who have been paying attention to, like I said, pricing, people selling, reselling, so forth, all that. Anyone who's been paying attention, yeah, we get that. But the thing is, you don't want a scenario where, for example, the person, not shading the person, I'm talking about the price of the plus 30 model, which is 30 bill. Say that price got to, let's say, 40 bill or 50 bill. Somebody will complain about that because that's too absurdly high. You don't want a scenario like that happening again. That's why I kept trying to fight the prices so badly. You don't want a scenario like that happening again. But unfortunately, if you check in CC General, you've been scrolling up and down. If you check in Market Channel, you've been scrolling up and down. If you've been checking the black market regularly or daily, you can scroll up and down. If you check the network chat, scrolling up and down. Occasionally global chat, just in case people run out of megas to network, scroll up and down. You notice that people have been trying to sell high and people have been trying to buy high. You notice people are still asking for price checks, and I'm gonna be completely honest about the price check channel, the price checks I've been seeing. I step in there to give people the accurate price because I want to help people. But some of the price checks, the answers to price checks in there, do not be the actual price. They be too absurdly high. They be way too absurdly high. For example, actually not. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm just gonna leave it at that to not drive y'all away from the point. My point is, I kept trying to fight for the market because I don't want something like that happen again. And unfortunately, as you see, a plus 30 model is costing 30 bill now. And somebody has been trying to sell a plus 30 for bits, which is too high, by the way. Shit, if anything, a connoisseur like that, plus 30, minus the tuning, by the way, minus the tuning, I would say 20 bill would be okay. Perfectly tuned, I would say, I mean, y'all okay with paying, some of y'all are okay with paying for accessories, unique accessories, 6 bill piece now, which is, it's insane, but y'all okay with it. Most of y'all okay with it. Some of these people are newer people. They're not the they're not the OGs, or they're not the OGs, they're not the veterans. We veterans, we oldies per se, we remember when prices were low. For example, I remember a time when transdermal preservatives used to be 7 mil a piece. Now it's 23 mil a piece. See what I mean? It's like as time went by, things got higher. There are some people who have been playing before Void shut down and I showed up. People have been remembering that there used to be bits that used to be 30 mil per 100 bits, or 20 mil per 100 bits and everything. Now the current price sits at 50 through 60 mil per 100 bits, and it's probably going to get even higher over time unless something is done. That's why I went to the forums to see if anything could be done. But guess what the answer I was met with? And I'm willing to bet that some of these people are clowning and calling me clueless again, or saying I'm yapping too much again for the gazillion time. But what they keep, that's the thing. Nobody's using their head. I'm just going to be completely honest and say it. Nobody's using their head. Nobody's looking at the picture as a whole. Nobody's using their head. They're just walking in and acting brain dead. I get everybody wants to just have fun. I get that, but there's a reason why I keep fighting, so you guys can have fun. I keep fighting so you guys can have the fun that you guys want to have. That's why I keep fighting. People keep forgetting. That's the reason why I keep fighting. That's the reason why I keep raising hell. But I guess nobody cares about what happens to themselves, nor their friends, or anything at all anymore. So I guess at this point, I think I'm finally starting to accept the fact that at this point, nobody cares about themselves, nor their loved ones, nor anything at this point. So I guess it's finally time to let it burn. And while it burns, just save the people who are close to me. Because from the responses alone that I got, from the responses alone that I've been getting, it's clear they don't care unless it's happening to them. But what they don't know is that they're also going to get dragged in this. The ones who say, and I won't say names this time, the ones who say, I don't care about prices, it's whatever, I think it's silly. Y'all, it won't be silly when you won't be able to buy something because it's too high and it's too much for you to grind. Keyword, it's too much for you to grind. No, I'm aware some of these people can just grind for the stuff, but what if it's too much for you to grind? What if it's too stressful for you to grind? And I know patience is key, but again, what if it's too much for you to grind to the point where you give up? What if the price is too much for you to grind to the point where you feel like you want to give up? Not everybody is as fortunate as you. Not everybody has the time to grind it. Some people want, like for example, some people will want the plus 30 condenser that the person's currently selling right now above my head, but they don't have time to grind it, or it's too much for them to grind. They can only do so much with what little they have. Not everyone is fortunate. That's why I feel like sometimes some of these people who be saying this That's why I feel like some of them are entitled, or they act entitled, or snobbish, or egoistic. That's what makes me feel like that. That's why I'm usually pro affordable stuff. That's why I usually keep my prices low. And even though people have been pissing me off, you notice I still kept my prices low. But at this point, so I'm just gonna tell you some options. So since at this point we've been fighting these idiots, we've been fighting these dumbasses for the longest time. I know a lot of y'all tired, and a lot of y'all stressed. So here's what we're gonna do. Get some options. One, what we could do is we could continue what we're doing. Two, if you're low on money, here's what you can do. Here's another thing you can do. You can sell to them higher than your loved ones. For example, I'm gonna give an example. The physical mod that Sal was selling for 600 mil. You could sell that to someone else for like 700, 800, one bill even. But to a friend, you could sell that for 300, 400 per se. If you're low on money and you feel like keeping the items are too much for you. I know someone's in the back screaming, that's what we've been doing this whole time. See, because the first option, the reason why I suggested the first option earlier was to prevent some of the reselling. That was to prevent some of the reselling. Because why sell it? Because most of the people now, they're going to resell it. Most of the people who act entitled and stuff and say, I don't care about price and stuff, they have been reselling. They have been buying high. They have been the ones fucking the prices. I wanted to suggest people to keep the items within the guild or within the circle away from them, so they can have away from them, so it can go to someone more useful, and to just let them do their own thing to keep them out of it. I was aiming to suggest to keep them out of it. What is that smell? But I made the suggestion so they can ultimately keep themselves out of it and their loved ones out of it. So the ones who want to sell high and buy high and resell and everything, they can all sell high, buy high, resell high, and just keep that all within themselves, keep it all within each other. What's the better way to explain it? Okay, so if the first part goes according to plan, the people that listened and decided to completely shut down, like let's say, completely shut down selling unique accessories to people outside the guild or whatever. Say that there was a rule to just sell the unique accessories in the guild only. You didn't want to sell to anyone outside the guild or outside your friend group. If everyone followed that, then the people who, the other group of people, ones who are entitled and all that stuff and blah blah blah, they would they would then have no option. They would then have no other option but to buy high, sell high, resell high, because you know some of them are going to scam each other. They would have had no other option but to do all that with each other and leave us, the people who have no business being in it, out of it. We would have been left out of it. That's why I suggested the first part. But if you guys are like, sorry, but I need money and everything. I know you said this, but sorry, I need money. Okay, well, since they want the high price market so bad, and I'm basically saying, well, if they want the high price market so bad, why don't we just give it to them? Okay, well, what do we do now? I mean, if you want to sell, listen, if you want to sell, just sell low to your friends and loved ones and stuff, and sell extremely high to them, cool. At least at that point, they can't really resell high because they already bought high. So I mean, we could do that. Since they want the high price market so badly. We could just sell low to our friends, to somebody you 100% trust that won't fuck that up, and resell behind your back. Watch your people closely, because some of them might fuck up, or some of them might fuck up along the road. Watch them closely. Take note of them closely. Take note of them. Watch them closely. No. I need you guys to hear me. Watch them closely. Watch what they do with it. Watch them closely. I know y'all want to be laid back, but watch them closely. Okay? Watch them closely. You could do that. You could sell low to our friends and loved ones, but again, watch them closely. Or, and not only sell them to them low, we could just sell to the other ones high. Since they keep selling high, we sell to them high. Then they'll want to go to someone. That is lower. They'll try to go to the next person that's lower. But if that person knows what's up, they will also sell high. They won't have no choice but to. You see what I'm doing here? Y'all see what I'm doing here? So we can sell to our friends low, and we can sell to them high. So that way they can't resell high, because everybody else is going to be trying to sell high too. Again, since they want the high price market so badly, give them the high price market so badly. Although I feel bad for one guild, because a lot of them are new people and they don't know pricing, and they can get easily taken advantage of. I feel bad for that one guild. I won't say it in the guild name, but I feel bad for that one guild, because they're going to get taken advantage of so badly because they don't know pricing, because they're newer. And I'm not going to be there to give accurate pricing anymore, because after the conversation I just had today in CC General, I'm not stepping in price check. Anymore. If you want an accurate price check, you come DM me about it. You come talk to me about it. You come ask me about it. If you want an accurate price checking, I'm not stepping in price check channel anymore. I'm sick of fighting people. I'm sick of trying to fight people who just want to be entitled and just want to fuck people over. So if you want an accurate price check, you just come straight to me. If you feel like, you can let everyone know. If you want an accurate price check, just come straight to me. I will answer. I may be busy. I will answer. I'm not stepping in price check channel no more. I'm gonna let them fuck each other over. I'm no longer stepping in price check channel anymore. They want it so badly, they can have it. But if you want the actual price, you come to me. I will help. Shit, if you know pricing on sheets and everything, you can even come to me about sheets and stuff. I can even help you with pricing on sheets and stuff. Whatever you do with that, and whatever you do with that sheet, that's on you and your ass. If you choose to still try to sell higher or everything, that's okay. That's on you. But if y'all want accurate pricing, y'all come to me. I'm not stepping price check channel anymore. I'm gonna just let them have it. I'm tired of whining, complaining. I'm tired of whining, complaining, being salty, and throwing a whole bitch fit about it. So I'm just gonna let them have it at this point. But if you want to buy for low price and everything and actually be set, I know two guilds that you can go to. I won't say their names. So we're just gonna at this point we're just gonna let them fuck each other over and let it burn, while we just look out for each other. Okay? Okay. I'm not either gonna post it on no. I'm not either gonna post it on no public. I'm not either gonna post any of this on no public. I'm not gonna post this on forums. I'm not gonna post this in CC, Discord, and everything. If y'all want the message, y'all know exactly where to come find me.